Hey guys, yeah, I just started fresh again. Like, I literally just died, which is kind of disappointing. I guess that gives me a cause to say that I'm a fresh start again. Whatever. So right now I'm right near university. Just gonna head to university to try to farm some loot there. And I'm also gonna show you guys a trick that I think some players do know, but the majority of people don't, because it's a pretty obscure trick, but it actually is technically absolutely legit for you to get as much loot out of areas as you want. That sounded weird, really. So I'm just gonna show you guys right now. Let's head here first. Right, get a few of those. MRE, we'll take that. Alright. There should be a military recon zombie around this area, but I'm pretty sure that you have to wait like 1 or 2 nights. I'm not that exactly sure, but from what I remember, you have to wait like 1 or 2 nights. So yeah, that kind of hurts a little bit. Of not being able to. Oh, M9, we'll take that. Won't say no to a good handgun. Look at me, third person. Really blinding light, actually. See something here? No. There's no seasoning. Kit, oh, take it. Thank you. Let's see. 556N useless right now. Anything? No. Anything here? Nope. 762N, that's also pretty useless. Let's see. Knapsack? Yes, we'll take that. Another piece of 556N. Did he drop anything? Yes. He dropped M9. I should take the M9 ammo out. Alright. Right up there. Let me see. About right up in that Windows room, you can find a Special Forces weapon case, or as the actual name is, the US military operator weapon case, which is very long. Also, my friend came in. I'm just gonna warn him about this. He got killed by that guy earlier. Nothing here. I'm just gonna switch into first person. Make it easier. Crap. Yeah. Got him. Nope, empty. How about this? I'm just gonna change my settings a bit. Yeah, I think I will have to. Sorry, bit coughing there. Alright, so it's a 75, that's good. He said, what update? Because apparently, at least from the thumbnail of the game, we thought that there would be there was a new update. according to the game's thumbnail. Lucky bastard, he got an MP5 already. Oh, he exited the game. You know, I remember that German guy. Oh yeah, Mario. Yeah, Mario, right? Mario Adrian. He said something. I forgot. I'm just gonna say randomly from what I remember. Basically, it translates English as the hit chimney sweep of the governing district. Yeah, you see me copy Christopher Waltz. You think so? You think I'm good, bruh? Right, let's see. Anything in here? Nope. How about here? Yeah. MRE will take that. This box right here, 762N, that's useless. Send invite to them again. Because it's always better off you play with a team. Shouldn't deal with these zombies, right? Alright. So, yo, I literally thought that was a gangbang thing, bruh. Oh, this thing actually has a decent range. See anything? Yep, map attack, we'll take that. Quick and easy to reload, absolutely reliable. At least at close range. At far it's not that trusty, but alright. Let's see. Nope. And this is the trick that I told you about, yeah? You would want to exit a room and then just reappear and then just come back. Oh, my friend joined me too. Both of my friends joined me. How do I know it was my friends? As you can see here, they're both of my connections. Or a friend, if you say it outright. Already invited them. They don't seem to respond yet. Nothing. Let's see. Oh, nothing as well. Yeah, the ping is getting a little high. You guys may say that I have such a low ping. Oh, sorry, I misread it. Script, yeah. You guys might think that I have such a high ping. How am I gonna play the game? Well, it's not actually a high ping. It is just alright. You guys think that the game has to be like a 100 FPS in order to be at least playable? No, I just need around 20 to 30 FPS. That is already very playable for me, considering I'm using a goddamn laptop. Yeah, I'm not using fucking NVIDIA PC like you guys. I'm not gonna do that. Just set, where am I? So I'm just gonna re-tap to him. Time to use larger med kit. Yep. And since I've got the British DPM camo, you guys can see right there, the Union Jack. I guess I'm just gonna go NATO weapons this round. Oh, how is that there the whole time and I didn't even notice that? That's a bit scary. I'm just gonna ask where he is because he said that university is way too far from his location. Let's see. Anything? Yes. P220. We'll take it over the M9 any day. You can see it. Pretty high fire rate. Decent damage. I mean, according to the wiki outright, they say that in some ways this can be technically considered as a better version of the 1911. He said E4. He's at E4. Where's E4? 4 is right here, so E4, mines. I think it's mines. Yeah. I'm just gonna warn him that I got killed earlier when going to NAS, so he won't go there. I mean, yeah, his fighting skills may be significantly stronger than mine, so I won't mind. Just gonna run up these mill zombs. What did he drop? M9? No, thank you. I'm just gonna say that I'm kind of scared of him. Because he has an RPK. That's what he used to kill me last time, you know. See, still empty? What the heck, man? After a few tries, it's still empty, which is a bit concerning, I will say. Oh, yeah, I should have used the health boost. See, I don't have any water, and that's a major problem, because then I would only be able to rely on the MRE's electrolyte drinks, and the MRE electrolyte drinks only provide 20 hydration. So I can't always rely on it, so I need to find something better for once. Just got another MRE here, won't complain. Let's see. M16A2, yes sir. We'll take that. Solid range and solid damage, so we still need to find more ammo for it to get a full mag. So I'm just gonna run it up with an empty M16A2 and a P220 right here. Just gonna run them over. I would recommend you to go to some of these low density loot locations like University, Radio, and the possibly, I would say, the cargo shipwreck, because in there it can spawn the smuggler and force a zombie, which drop a duffel bag and an M16A1. What the hell? Oh, I thought that was a player. Right, it's empty. That wasn't what I was expecting. Alright, got some more ammunition for the M16A2 and finally loaded. Depending on your playstyle, would I recommend burst or semi? If you're trying to pick off targets at range, I would recommend semi. If you're trying to pick off mid-range targets, I would recommend burst. If you're trying to pick off low HP targets, I would say burst. And if you're trying to get quick kills, I would just say burst too. So overall, the burst is quite the better option, but the semi is most useful at range because the damage consistency can easily keep up, allowing it to not, be extremely useless at range, unlike how I do sometimes. Some people, oh well. Whatever, we'll just head up, see if... And there's still no spawn, what the heck? The entire room, not just that, the entire room is empty too, except for these 5.56 NATO cartridge boxes, which I will take, thank you. Thank you very much, RNG gods. Nope, wrong thing. So now we're just gonna head to the cafeteria to loot some water and drinks, because I'm getting thirsty already. I'm just gonna take it out. Nothing. Anything? No. Anything in here? Yes, water, thank you. I need that. Anything in the boxes? Not again. Soup, yes, soup. Soupy soup. Liquidy soup, so it does provide you with some hydration. The soda too. Definitely take that. Sweet onion. Too little. Alright. That about wraps it up for the cafeteria. Now we'll head to the stadium. No, I would say yeah, it would be the stadium. We'll now head to the stadium. Collect some basic armaments. There's water here, that's good. Day 1 begins. See, I haven't even survived for a single day. Like, what the heck? I'm just gonna ask him where he is right now. Look at that, the blinding sun. And I can't even turn my graphics all the way to 10. I can only put it at 8 or 7. Yeah, because otherwise my computer is gonna lag. Rather, not exactly my computer, my mom's laptop is gonna lag real bad. And one of my teammates is also over there. So that's somewhat good, I guess. Let's see. Yes, P220 will take the mags. Let's see here. MRE, yes, we'll take that too. What's in these boxes? M14, no. We don't have an M14 rifle right now. Or M21, because personally I would say the M21 is better than the M14. It's chasing me, bruh. Seems like he's using some... Nope. I was running, so it was moving along. The icon was moving along, but it disappeared now. It disappeared just now, which means that he's gone further away. But I still don't see him up here, which means he's gone real far away. And the only logical explanation that I can think of is that he used a car. bag is still empty. And still nothing in here. That's frankly quite disappointing. You know what, never mind. I'm not doing the NATO only challenge because Soviet weapons, they have some weapons that are particularly also really good. For example, the OTS Groza, that one I like. Not exactly that I like, but I want, because it's really rare. It can only spawn at 2 locations, and even then, it isn't even guaranteed. The first location being the Casino Cave, right up here. The Casino Cave. You see this empty plot of land right next to the casino marker? Yes, that is the Casino Cave. Inside, at the back room, which means the room at the back, not the back rooms. At the back room, you will find a Soviet modern weapon crate, a really large one, which is one of the only 2 places that it can spawn an OTS Groza on the map. The second location being the Spetsnaz Bandit Camp random event, which is yeah, we're just gonna say that it's rare because it really is rare. And then, even then, it's not guaranteed because they may all spot. Because the possible loot pool is AKS-74U, VSS Venturis, AS Val, and OTS Groza. And while some of you might say, oh, you got the VSS Venturis and the AS Val, that's good already. But no, those rifles have an extremely high amount of recoil. And I don't like it. Especially the AS Val, because it has such a high recoil for an integrally suppressed weapon that I just don't feel the need to like it. Yeah? You get me? I'm just gonna stick around here for a little bit more time, and then I think I may head to the radio station. But I'm not sure yet. Sorry if my cold's kicking again. Nope, no weapons, only this guy. An M16A2. Rusted. Don't like it. But alright, we'll take it. But we can also look here because the heavy weapon case can sometimes also spawn the M4A1. Is it rare? Yes, it's quite rare. But just because it's rare doesn't mean it's impossible to find. And I do recommend you find it. It's really useful. Just ignore that, it's my little cousin playing with his toys again. No, not that kind of toy. Don't think bad about him. He's just 5 years old. 5 or 6, yeah. He said he's on his way to NAS. But I recommend him going back because, well, you know, besides the fact that the NAS guy he said, where the frick are you? I'm gonna go over, take you with me. No, I'm at university. That's really far. And some of you might actually say, yo, Bodo, are you really that Bodo? Why are you refusing an opportunity to get good weapons? Well, the reason is, you see that guy, the Naval Air Station guy, right here. That guy, uninvited into the squad. He killed me, the RPK earlier. So I'm not going back. I'm really scared of him now, alright? It's just my little cousin whispering random stuff into my ears again. Crap. They found their way up. You know? Up. 2009. Or 2007, I don't remember. Just gonna switch into third person. First person again, I keep messing it up. God damn. Still nothing. How about this? Still nothing. How about this? Still nothing. Really disappointed. Yo, where even got that broadside Lupera? I've seen it in some YouTube videos, but I've never actually seen it in the game. Now we'll just head out to the big stadium, I would say the sports center, because I saw a basketball hoop over there. We'll head over to the sports center, where right up there spawns an attachment case that contains military grade attachments, like US suppressors and sights. But no, unfortunately it didn't spawn anything this time. But that's alright. Take the military ration alongside with a bit of 5.56. Oh, and for A1, yes. Alright, we'll take it. It's always a welcome addition. I said I'm at university, which I know is really far from where he's going. But that's why the #1 soda hat. Nobody's following me. I can enter. Just gonna eat another MRE, heal 20 HP. What's in this case? High power, that's useless. How about this? Oh yes, some 5.56N, we'll take it. Thank you, RNG gods. On a standard basis, I would say that 4 to 5 magazines are enough for a single weapon. Yes. What do we got? A FAMAS. Yes. It's not as good as the M4A1, but we'll take anything automatic. Yes. Got a bit of 5.56N. I just need like one or two more magazines. Feels like I'm bee hopping in Half-Life right now. Anything down here? Yeah, a few things. Not that much, but sure, we'll take it. Yo, an M4A1. Wait, now I gotta test it out first. Alright. Now we'll take the M4. He said that he's about to come. No, like, I'm serious, like, he's about to arrive to university. Alright, so after some comparison, I deduced that the M4A1 is significantly better in recoil control. And I've also deduced that the recoil stat, the higher the better, and not the opposite. Because usually when we see recoil, we think, oh, it's so high, it's not that good. As I said that I see him already, so well, I'm just gonna pop shot him. I'm just gonna head up this building. I'm just gonna head into the gymnasium. Oh yeah, now I found the actual name of the building. It's the gymnasium. Yep, another box of 762, and that's good. Now we'll head out. He's got an AC 556, so I think I would recommend him to get my FAMAS. I left it at the stadium. I'm gonna tell him that where I left my FAMAS for him. Alright. Another stat magazine. Oh crap. Another Milzom. Alright. That perfectly fits 30 round. I'm just gonna tell him to go look because he didn't see it right out. It's empty again. We'll search in this case. Nope. No, nothing. What's this? M14. Thought it was. Oh wait, I can extract the ammo for it. Too late. Oh. Well, toodaloo, too late. My only goal for this video is to find the OTS Groza. I'm just gonna tell this dumbass that the FAMAS is over here. Gonna ping the location. Let him get his FAMAS. Just gonna leave him here. He can fend off for himself with the FAMAS. I don't think he will need. Oh, and now we're the only two left in the server. Crap. I'm just gonna tell him that we can go to Naval or NASA, depending on how you like to read it. Let's see. The attachment case is once again empty. It's alright. We can still find. Did you know there isn't any decent loot? Whatever. We're going to Naval right now. military Humvee. Oh my god, that's really fast. Oops. I went the wrong way, it seems. Is it just me, or does it seem like a boat is a better travel option? This thing is extremely fast. Oh my god. I just crashed into an electric pole. And I crashed into a tree again. That's awesome. What the hell? The car's just going places. I can imagine him rambling about insurance. Crap. We'll head to radio station first. Just continue along though. Let's go into the secret barn. I'm not sure if he knows this place. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Search in these a 556 Danag. Oh my god, my sin is just kicking in again. Is he down here? No? Where is he? What the hell? Where the hell is he going? I'm just gonna ask the newcomer where he is. Or rather where he was. Just gonna ping it so he knows where to go. Just gonna say okay to him. I'm gonna refresh my ping. I'm gonna come in and loot this first. See if I can find anything good, really. Actually, I would prefer a low fire rate weapon over a high fire rate weapon. Why? It's simple. A high fire rate weapon, while maybe lethal in close ranges, is absolutely useless in further ranges because it eats ammo very, very quickly, which makes it impractical to use in far ranges. So we're just gonna loot this, and then we'll go up this ladder. I don't know if he goes up with me or not. Probably not. There's a lot of things up here. It's a pretty obscure spot. Not a lot of people know it. Though I may be wrong because, well, you know, there's a ladder right there. So maybe quite some people know it. It's just that I don't know that quite some people know it. Light flare to know that, to let him know that I'm up here. Just gonna invite the two newcomers. I said go like this Excalibur, like not only because there can be a helicopter crash there, but also because the Excalibur sword. I mean, duh, it's called the Excalibur like for a reason. I don't see any helicopter crashes over here, so we'll just head for the main attraction, which is the Excalibur's sword, or Excalibur's island, rather. It's more of a sword because, you know, it's actually just a sword sticking out of a stone, yeah? Like that. He's trying to... Yep, nope, I got this. Alright, Model 788, nope, we don't need that, we already got the M40A1. I'm just gonna tell him that we're going to a heli crash site. Does he want to go? I just ask him nicely like that. Seems like he's looting something down there. An M3A1. Does he have that in his inventory for this whole time? Or something? What the hell? I was gonna ask him if he wants to go to the heli site. Double okay. That's how you know that we've agreed on something. So invite them over and over again to kind of annoy them a little bit. But well, sure, they'll taste the wrath, maybe. A little wrath for not joining my cult. But duh, I mean, I don't care. I said, sorry, I couldn't see a heli, so we're just going to water. There isn't a Spetsnaz bandit camp right here either. If it does spawn, it will spawn right around these rocky areas. And said, alright, sure, we'll go to water and naval, but go to water first. And I'm like, alright, because water is literally closer to us Like, it's literally right here, so logically we would go to water first. Yeah? And then this guy, he acts like he doesn't know a thing. The multi.
Chị bông đâu á?
I know what you said. Alright, so I'm just gonna look in these crates. I don't see anything though. It literally has one ammunition. What the heck? Alright, look in these crates. There's an AK-47. Don't know if you want it or not. Let's see, a Nagant PU. I'm just gonna invite my friends too. And TTH. Yo, he's right there. So I'm gonna use the sniper zoom. See him? He's right there. It's not that big of our concern. And he's writing unintelligible stuff, so I'm just gonna write unintelligible stuff back to him. We're going to Tango, which if you don't know what Tango is, it's this little hidden location right here. It doesn't actually show up on the map. It's right there where you can get some solid Soviet loot. And Soviet weapons, of course. M408A1, easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're just gonna pick up a militia officer too. Good thing I got these headphones. You know, they're just cosmetics, but they work in a sentimental sense too. Just a shot to finish him off. Let's see, AK-47, Nagant PU. Nothing. Don't see anything of value here. Got a piece of salmon here. Gonna eat it right away. Let's see, AKS, nope. Did not find an AKS 74U right here. That's alright. Because this playthrough, I want us to... I'm just gonna inform them that we're going to Fairview. Because TTH just slammed to the destroyer shipwreck. But TA is following me, right? Tanning. He's following me. Right out here, there can be a rogue helicopter crash. Well, it's a random event, so it's definitely not guaranteed. But it has a chance of happening. The chance is solid enough. But no, it did not happen this time, which is fairly quite sad. Instead, I wasn't able to get the good, the better NATO weapons like the UMP and the MP5K and the Uzi. Those are real good NATO weapons. Get my health back up to full. See, the hustler doesn't spawn here. Oh, well, it didn't this time. Didn't spawn here this time. I'm just gonna look for attachments. Try to at least. Does he drop anything? No, because I thought he was gonna drop something because I thought I saw a gun on his belt. Alright, we'll head down to the armory room. An XM177, yes. That's alright. Ferry 700. Yeah, you know, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? The XM177 is always a welcome addition. Why? Because it has a significantly lower fire rate compared to the M4, which is what makes it ideal. Plus, it has a near integrated muzzle flash hider. So that's good. I guess I actually don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But the main point is we'll ditch the M4A1 for the XM177. Yeah? Oh, he's gonna off right now. That's alright. That's alright, that's alright. He offed. That's alright. We'll deal with zombies here. Right. We're done dealing with them. And TTH is still over there. Still minding his business, I believe. Because... oh, he just went to the Soviet cave. Because he just got a Patriot. And I believe that the Patriot is only obtainable at the Soviet cave. You know, the infected legendary veteran or something. I'm just gonna react to him. He's got a Patriot. And a snub nose, which means that he just started. He just started and he's got a snub nose too. Wow. Oh, that's bloody hell good, isn't it? Prison convoy. That's alright, we can get some extra ammo with the M16A1. Though don't get the M16A1, it has a really high fire rate. So we can get an MRE and a water out of here. Alright. Oh, it's at Frankfurt am Main. I'm not sure if I perfectly recreated a German accent. And I believe not. I'm just gonna react to him. He told me to go to the cave. Yeah, go to the cave. He'll be waiting there. And I'm like, no, I can't. That's a bit too far. I'm just gonna say that I'm near to the destroyer because I really am near to the destroyer. I feel like my eczema is kicking in again. Let's see, heli crash. Yes, heli crash. this is where we can find the ghillie suit. Luckily, I mean, hope we do. It's just a cool piece of equipment. It serves no real practicality. And the reason, I'll show you the reason very soon. I think that I can show you the reason very soon. Just not right now. Right now it's not really the time. Oh, L96A1, yes sir. Somehow I always manage to pull off these great weapons. Maybe people are gonna start suspecting I'm cheating, duh. .762N. That's actually pretty useful because this guy, I don't know his name actually. First we'll check these guys. He dropped the combat knife, that won't be needed. Drop all of these 5.56 magazines in favor of the G3. Because I mean really that's all we have right now. Oh my god, my sentences are coming in again. Alright. Since the bag is empty, this one is open. It's gonna go tell him to go to prison. Oh, a flashlight. That's good. The G3, I would say, is the best battle rifle in the game. Though average magazine capacity, quite rare to find, somewhat rare ammo, and the rarity of additional 30 round and even just 20 round magazine kind of really pull this gun down. He's gonna get a patrol boat. Nope. I'm gonna tell him that I see him. He's right there. Also, right outside here, there could be a rogue helicopter crash. Well, it's not exactly a crash, it's more of a landing. Because it actually has a legit landing patch out there. So I would say that it's really less... Yeah, right there. I see him. Rogue heli crash. Wow, we are pretty lucky to have a rogue heli crash spawn right here. G3 MSG man, yes, we'll take it. Thank you very much. What does the guy have? An MP5? No, thank you. I already got enough MP5. MP5K, yes. Except for the MP5K, we'll take it. Thank you very much. Take the ammo too. I'm just gonna take three magazines. 3 magazines should be enough. He said that, yo bro, you got a good backpack? And I'm like, no, I'm already using it. And I'm like, alright, then you know where to find a good backpack? And I'm like, no, why would you ask that? How am I supposed to know? And well, I thought you would know. I mean, you played this game quite a while already. We're just gonna go back to the casino cave. right around the corner. I'm gonna switch into first person, so if somebody was camping at the cave, I would be more responsive. The hell's up with this FOV again? I thought I set it to 70, yeah? Nope. Apparently the German weapons refuse to be there. For some reason. I hope it's not the reason that I'm thinking. Oh well, whatever. Wow, we've reached an hour already. That's crazy. But alright. Let's see how long. I've survived 2 days. Alright. Everything seems to be intact. Anything there? Anything here? No. AO-46. I won't need that. But I will take the canned salmon. Because food is of the essence. I'll take a medkit too. I was saying that if he wants some health boosters, I got some, I can give it to him. Where the hell is he going? Yeah. See macro? No thank you. That's a bit. He said thank you. Wow, he's actually kinda nice. I was gonna say, where are we going? I would aim to the casino. That's where we can find some good attachments. And also some bouncer suits. That. Yo, is that zombie just kind of Usain bolted down? I'm not gonna lie. And also, it really wonders me, why can't we use, I'm just gonna discard a few health boosters. Like, yeah, back with the question, it really wonders me, why can't we actually, use the UMP-45 for a secondary? It's practically a secondary. It fits in all categories of a secondary. Just like the MP5K, it's small. It's small, it's concealable, it's quick to deploy. It has a pretty fast fire rate. Well, at least considering secondaries. He said go to Magnolia. And then I'm like, alright, wait a minute. Wait, what? Strat track packs. Ein Pentagraph! I'm getting a little bit too German over there. Drink a bit of water. And he's parting for Magnolia already. And I'm like, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. Moderate decrease to recoil and slight increase in hipfire accuracy. What is the hipfire accuracy on this? 38! What the hell? Yo! Guys, a battle rifle is supposed to help you in both close quarters combat and range combat. So yeah, we can understand for the range and the fairly somewhat high recoil, but it's supposed to have a good hipfire accuracy, not this terrible ass hipfire accuracy. I personally find this representation to be slightly offensive to the German guns manufacturer of Heckler and Koch. Yeah, getting very German right there. Yeah, you guys like me? Yeah. So I'm switching to first person again, reload, make sure that I use the 30 round magazine, but no, there isn't any 30 round magazines. He had a Patriot, which is, I think it's probably one of the best weapons in the game. Of a 900 fire rate and solid range is just an extended. See any guys? This guy have anything? He's got an MP5K again. Nothing here. Nothing here. Searching these crates. Killed a bunch of zombies over here. Nope, nothing. How about this crate? Yeah, military recon backpack, but it wouldn't fit for him. He's using a Soviet fit. So it wouldn't fit out for him, I don't think so. Well, I mean, he just had a single combat knife or regular pocket knife, and he took down all of the zombies in here, so I would think that he's a pretty great man. Now, Marty, quick, we're going to the KDPW. You don't want to be left behind, don't you? Oh wait, I still need some 9mm. I'll take out my sniper rifle, pre-aim at KDPW. Make sure there isn't any snipers overlooking it. Well, I'm not sure, but I don't see any. And I'm not switching to the PSG-1 or MSG-90 anytime soon, because my work antics is that I will try not to use two weapons that share the same magazine. Alright, he's going to mansion for a bit, and he's telling me to. He's gonna kill these zombies to get him on my zombie kill count. Just gonna search for some attachments in this cabinet. There isn't any. That's a bit sad, I guess. You can say so. And he's going for the mansion, I believe. Yeah. That way's headed to the mansion, yeah. Yeah, it's really headed for the mansion. I just had to double check to make sure that he isn't lying and going places. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. M16A2, not needed. Woodland top, also not needed. Military medkit, not even needed. Head up here. There can be a British. Yes. I'm not sure if he's drop the L96A1 or the XM177 because visually they look the same. Yo, we got a saw here. But I mean, I don't think I would really need it. Those zombies are attracted to something. And since TTH is already gone, I speculate that another player is coming up to my position. And I will need to take defensive positions. Not exactly defensive positions, rather just be very careful. Yep. I saw him being attracted to something there, so I'm just gonna run away from there. Go back to port. Yeah. But overall, the G3 I can say is just a better version of the BAR. The stats are pretty much the same damage, same fire rate. Yeah. So yeah, overall, I would say if you're looking for a better replacement, just like a better replacement to the BAR, you can get. He said, do I? I'm just gonna ask him how many DMGs. We got the Ostcam shirt. I'm just gonna ask him how much damage. But he didn't reply, so it seems like he's bluffing it up. Because the PKM stats are pretty complicated. You can't remember those. You know, single turn of trying to remember it all. It simply isn't quite possible. It simply isn't quite possible, I believe. Yeah. Getting very philosophical. Alright, so after that I've pretty much confirmed that it's a one-way window, I'm pretty sure. The PKM only does 27 damage to the head, which is far inferior to the G3, which does I'd say it's like far inferior to the G3, which has a 33 max damage count, while the PKM only has a max damage count of 27, I believe. I don't know if he read. Wait, but I don't actually know if he read the stats as per say. Like I don't know if he read the stats as base damage or max damage. Because if it's base damage, then the max damage won't be so bad. And then maybe I can consider switching it for my G3. But he didn't read the base damage. But since we don't know, we'll just have to take it on a bet. Oh. Military recon guys here again. See, AUG, no need. He said, alright, now I think we should head to Naval. And I'm like, no, I'm scared, go back to NAS. He said at that he lost his boat, and I'm like, well, you got swim. I mean, you got swimmers, don't you? You got your swimmer blood, don't you? Yeah, just swim back. It's easy. It's easy peasy. I'm just gonna tell him to take his car and go back because he just said that he had a car. Yeah. Personally, I see the L96A1 to be currently the most high damage weapon in the game, with 70 damage, which I believe is only below the M1918 tank killer. Nope, we got ganged up, people. Did I just see this guy have M21 DMR? And I'm like, yeah, that's alright. Not as good as the other thing though. The what is it? The L96A1, yeah. I'm just gonna ask him if he's back yet. So overall, from what I know in Magnolia, you can find 2 Special Forces weapon bags. Or well, rather, a US military operator weapon bag. Whatever. He's going to Naval, so I told him to go to Magnolia and take me with him. Nope, nothing again. And he lost his car. Wow, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. He said for me to go to the JREC camp, the Junior Reserve Officers Training Camp, to be what? What? Sorry, did he just fall down? Like what? I hope he's not an unstunnable type. Oh yes, he is the unstunnable. Alright, he's telling me to go to the JROTC camp. So I'm just gonna tell him that I'm on my way right now. What? It's lagging again? Saw him already. He said, alright, let's just go straight to naval, alright? And I'm like, well, alright. It's alright. I'll go. The 556 NATO and the 762 NATO battle packs are particularly rare, even though it's not listed as rare. The rare tags for weapons in this game doesn't always mean that it's rare. Rather, it's just a special thing that you have to go out of your way to get them. And usually it really is rare. Not always. And then some things aren't rare, but they're aren't classified as rare, but they're actually really rare. For example, the 30-06 Springfield ammo can, which can only spawn in less than a dozen locations on the map. And then how do I say this? It isn't even guaranteed to spawn. Like, there can be an absolute chance that it doesn't spawn and you just wasted your entire life. PKM mag. Oh, so he's taking the PKM right now, I think. And I like said, alright, I'm going straight to naval. I don't see any military transport planes. Just gonna spam binoculars or something. I'm gonna head to the armory first. There I may have the chance to find maybe some attachments, which I desperately need. It's the only saving grace for these weapons, because on themselves, on their own, I would say they're pretty damn god-awful. But it's a whole different story with attachments. Attachments can easily make or break a gun. For example, you shouldn't put a oil filter suppressor on a sniper rifle. Now some of you may say, oh, but you always engage it at a distance, so attaching it would make sense for lower aim speed. But I'm like, no, attaching it would mean a decreased Yo, what the hell is... Wait, transport plane right here? M16A2 and nothing. Oh, he's leaving. So I guess I'm just gonna loot. So I guess I'll finish my looting at naval, and then I'll go straight away. The British Beret infected operator will always spawn with a high power. Alright. See ya guys. I guess it's the end right now. Bye.